Well, hello there, barbecue friends. Today, I got a fun cook planned here. Of course, we're gonna fire up the Napoleon Pro kettle here. But with that being said, it's got an attachment for a rotisserie. So I'm gonna be setting up the rotisserie basket. We're gonna put some pork belly in there. I'll take you along with me through this cook, show you what I'm doing. But before we fire up the grill here, we got to get the meat ready because I want the meat to kind of sweat in all that seasoning before we add it to the basket here. So let's get going. All right, here we got our piece of pork belly that I purchased this morning from Steve Green Foods. The plan is to use this rotisserie basket. So what I'm going to do is cube up our pork belly here. So I'll get this bag ready to put our cubes in so we can season them. All right, here we got this beautiful piece of pork belly. It's got the skin on. What we're gonna do to start, I think what I'll do, I'll cut it into strips, approximately the size that I want for our cubes. Flip that around. We'll start from the straight side here. I think what I'll do, I'll take it off the butcher paper here. So I'm looking for somewhat uneven there, but looking for some cubes about that size or so. But we're not going to be using the skin in this cook. So we'll cut that off along with a little bit of the fat that goes along with it. Okay, we're going to set the skin aside. We're going to use that. Well, put it in that bag for now. Get another bag here going for our pork belly cubes. That's around what we're looking for right there. Ideally, I want to get these things around 1 inch by 1 inch. These will shrink down. In the end, just get kind of a bite-sized piece. I guess take the skin off. It might be easier to kind of run your knife right through and then support it and cut it right up. Guess after you do it a few times, figure out a technique. All right, this piece is a little wide, so I'm just going to slice it down the middle. And we'll continue to cube it up. All right, here's our bag of pork belly cubes and our bag of skins here. These aren't going to go to waste. I'll show you what I'm doing with that. Now I want to season these so they have time to do a dry brine before we put it in the rotisserie basket. Okay, here I got about 1.5 teaspoons of salt, 1.5 teaspoons of pepper. Just add a little bit to the bag here. Move it around. Again, a little bit to the bag. Leave a lot of air in the bag, that way you got room for these to flop around. Okay, and we'll put the rest of this in there. Now I got some seasoning recommended to me from Steve Green. It's from Redbeard Barbecue. It's got this real nice, like herby kind of seasoning smell to it. I mean, you smell it and you just think this is going to go great with pork. There's probably about 2 tablespoons here. I'm gonna I will dump the whole thing in. Right, give everything a mix. Now, using a clear bag like this, you can see how well it's mixing together. All right, looks like all our spices are well incorporated there. Like I say, we're just gonna leave this to dry brine till we get our grill all set up. Once we get this on the grill, I'll show you what I'm doing with this after. So let's get on to doing our grill setup. Okay, we're using our Napoleon Pro kettle here. Of course, I got my rotisserie motor already put in the bracket here. Got all the coals emptied out. I got the grill off. We're going to be using this charcoal chimney. Fill it up with charcoal. We'll get that lit. For this cook, I'm using my Fogo charcoal here. Put my fire starter down like that. We'll set our charcoal chimney on top. All right, we got our charcoal chimney fully engaged. Before this moment, you could see smoke billowing off of this. Now we got a nice clean burn, so I know it's ready to go. I got set up 2 baskets in here, one on either side of where our rotisserie spit's gonna go. All right, so we'll dump our coals out on both sides here. Now I'm gonna put an aluminum tray right in the center here. Show you my setup here. Got charcoal over here, lit charcoal over here. Got an aluminum tray with some water. Our rotisserie spit's gonna run right across that. We're gonna get a lot of fat dripping off of these pork bellies. That'll just help in the cleanup later, as well as keep some humidity in the cooking area for everything to cook in. Now I got some hickory wood chunks here. I'm just gonna spread this along the top of our lit coals, because why not? All right, we'll close our dome here. I'm gonna fully close this and just open it up a little bit. On the bottom, I got my bottom vent set to the 1 setting, so just barely open. All right, we got the grill warming up, regulating here. Got my rotisserie. Got the rotisserie basket here. We're gonna slide this in. I'm gonna just roughly see where this is gonna sit before we set our thumb screws here. Somewhere around there. We'll tighten these up. And something I learned from experience, a little more than hand tight. You want to tighten these up a little bit more. All right, that should work. Now, we got our pork belly here that's been marinating in here. while we were doing our grill setup. So we're probably about 45 minutes ago. We seasoned these. Going to open up our basket. We're going to add the pork belly. Now these are already smelling good, so you know this is a perfect seasoning for this. All right, we locked our door on. Let's get this on the grill. So we had this grill. We put all that hot charcoal in there. So we got a high dome temperature right now, but we threw that smoke wood on there. We closed our dampers. It's now going to regulate the temperature. So I'm not worried too much about getting our meat on right now. It's going to absorb some of that nice smoke that we just started. We're going to slip that into the motor end. Have that rest on the other end. We're going to start our motor. Get that turning here. Close the lid. All right, we now have the pork belly here in the basket, just rotating in that basket. When the fat starts to render out of the pork belly, it's just going to coat every piece as they all start to tumble. Now the dry marinade, the dry brine that we did to the pork belly, it had time to kind of penetrate into the meat a little bit. So we're going to get the flavors from that. We're going to get the fat rendering down, coating each other. It's just going to be fantastic. Now everything's going to start to calm down. The heat's going to start calming down. We got our vents set. Now it's time to just sit back, because the next time we come back on this, maybe I'll come back in an hour or so, show you what we got. But now we got such a beautiful day. Time to crack open a nice cold beer. Cheers, everyone. I'll see you in a little bit. Here we got our pork belly skin. I just continue to rotate these around, flipping them around. Get nice crispness to it, nice color. This ended up to be a great crispy snack to enjoy with that beer while we're waiting for that pork belly to finish. Well, it's been an hour and a half. This pork belly's been tumbling away in this basket. The smell in here is just amazing. We'll go in for a closer look. I'll show you what we got. All right, let's open it up. You can just see how much this is rendering down. Before I opened it, we had a dome temperature of about 500 degrees. What I'll do, I'll wait for this opening to come around here so we can flip this up, see what we got. I'm telling you, the smell on these are just amazing. Do a quick temperature check, see what we got on the interior of these. See what our internal temperature is on these. Yeah, 180 degrees, 195, 197. These are just about done. Let's close this up. I'll shut my lid here again. We'll let these tumble a little bit more. So this is an hour and 45-minute cook. These are just looking fantastic the last time we looked at them. I just closed the lid and got them tumbled until I got a few other things ready. What I want to do, we're going to dump these out in a bowl, and we're going to coat these with some Thai chili sauce. Just kind of flavor them up. These are just looking fantastic on their own. The smell of that seasoning is just right up front. These are just looking fantastic here. We're going to coat this with some of this Thai chili. Generous amount. We'll give it a mix. All right, we'll just let these sit in this flavor bath here, and then I'll come back for a taste test in a little bit. All right, here we have it. Pork belly tumbled along in that rotisserie basket. I mean, look at the glaze from that Thai chili on there. Still got a lot of the dry seasoning you can see stuck to the cubes itself. I'm telling you, the smell of these are just fantastic. Just a fun cook on a beautiful day like today. Anyway, let's give it a try. When you render that fat down just perfectly, it's like a pillow of flavor when you bite through. I'm getting some of that smoke flavor from that wood that we put on. The dry seasoning that we put on, that herby flavor is coming through. And of course the sweet, slight spiciness to that Thai chili sauce. Everything's just coming together. What a delicious bite. Well, if you've never tried pork belly on the barbecue, I suggest you give this a try. Super delicious. If you enjoyed this cook, appreciate you smash that like button. And you want to see more cooks like this, click that subscribe. But I encourage you, get yourself some pork belly, bring it home, find your place, and we'll see you next time on Barbecue with Greg.